Name something in your house which was chosen by experts 3 years in a row as the best of its kind in the entire state of Maryland. Give up? From the Paleo Channel to your tap, we're talking about the best tasting water in the state of Maryland 3 years running. This past spring, for the third time in as many years, tap water from the City of Salisbury was chosen by experts in a blind taste test as the best in Maryland at the Rural Water Association's Toasting the Tap competition. Samples were judged on clarity, smell, and taste. This marks the 5th time the city has won this distinction. Let's take a look at what goes into bringing you the best of the best. The city's 2 water plants supply residents with over 7 million gallons of clean water every single day. On the north side of town, the Paleo Water Treatment Plant draws water up from the Paleo Channel over 300 feet directly under the old-growth forest of the Naylor Mill Trail System. The over 90 acres of mixed vegetation here act like a big filter, purifying the water as it makes its way down into the aquifer. The water is pumped to the surface and into the plant through a large device called a Venturi meter. The meter constricts the flow of water and measures the pressure both before and after the point of constriction to determine the speed of the flow. At this plant alone, 5 million gallons will pass through the constrictor every single day. Once the water is inside the plant, it will be pumped through several tanks for different types of treatment. The first of these is chlorination. While the water down there is free from industrial and man-made contaminants, other naturally occurring harmful organisms can still live in the dark, wet environment. Chlorine helps to kill off pesky microbial marauders who can make your life unpleasant. For our next step, the mixture is treated with a base to bring the pH level up to neutral. Groundwater can be slightly acidic, and this step heads off things like pipe corrosion. Finally, the water is fluoridated. This stuff is potent, and a little goes a long way. 5 gallons of this powder is enough to fluoridate 2 million gallons of water. But potent doesn't mean harmful, and at these concentrations, the most you'll need to worry about is a $1 million smile. At this point, the water is tested yet again to ensure that it's just right. Delicious! 1 pump is enough to supply the back pressure needed to pressurize the entire system. The Paleo plant has 5 pumps, ranging from 100 to 250 horsepower. One of those 250 horsepower motors can do the job by itself. That's pressurizing hundreds of miles of water main, all the way to your tap, and even providing enough oomph to get the water at the far end up into the large above-ground holding tanks like the one at Salisbury University. Physics is awesome. The same process happens on a somewhat smaller scale at the City Park Water Plant, which handles about 2 million gallons a day. But don't let its smaller size fool you. This plant is an absolute beast, having been in continuous operation since the late 1920s. Together, Salisbury's 2 water treatment plants deliver Maryland's cleanest, best-tasting drinking water directly to your tap. So grab a glass, Salisbury.